Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Shalom to the elect. Ba'Shem Rakakwadash, my name is Yakalba from Plain Tables Camp. It's elder apostles. Just did a video. Isaiah 32:9 refers to Babylon, not the black woman. That also links up with Micah, the 7th chapter. All right, so let's let the apostle go into it. All right, so basically, Isaiah 32:9 is referring to a Babylon the Great and the suffering that's going to come on a Babylon the Great. All right, yes, and we're in it. We're the black woman, the Judah, Benjamin, Levi, all the tribes we're in. But when it starts talking about the lament for the teats, it goes into the degradation. That's referring to the destruction of Babylon. All right, circling a dream. All right, before the missiles come, it starts talking about it says in a short time, in a little more than a year, you careless women will suddenly begin to care, for your fruit crops shall fail, and the harvest shall never take place. It says, tremble, you women that are at ease, throw off your complacency, strip you, make your pretty clothes, strip you of your pretty clothes, and put on burlap to show your grief. Yeah, because it's going to be a lot of suffering in Babylon. And beat your breasts in sorrow for your bountiful farms and your fruitful grapevines. For your land will be overthrown with thorns and briars, and your joyful homes and happy towns shall be gone. All right. So it's leading up to the complete destruction of Babylon the Great. All right. So the elder speak. It says Isaiah 32:9 refers to Babylon the Great, not the black woman. All right.
Prediction of Babylon's fall. Okay, so here we at the 9th verse. This is a famous verse. Listen, you women who lie around in ease. Listen to me, you who are so smug. Now we use that for these women, and it doesn't. We can use that. We could, scriptures can be used twofold, right? But it's really the woman is talking about that woman that sitteth upon the scarlet-colored beast. That's what it's really talking about when it says you women that are at ease.
It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear to my speech. All right, so it's referring to the woman that sits on the scarlet-colored beast, like the apostle said. All right. America. All right. Many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women, for the venture shall fail, and gathering shall not come. And then the other apostle goes into the economic downfall. So America's slowly circling a dream. All right. So that's what the root of it means. And then, like the apostle said, we can use it to admonish careless women that are in Babylon, or women in general that are amongst Israel. All right, many days and years should you be troubled. All right, then you go over to Micah. It says, God is the salvation, is a source of salvation and light. Therefore, I will look unto the Lord. I will wait for the power of my salvation. My God will hear me. Rejoice not against me, O my enemy, when I fall. I shall arise when I sit in darkness. The Lord shall be light unto me. All right, the enemy is referring to Babylon, Esau, Edom. All right, not the black woman or the woman. All right. Now we can use that, but the root of it is referring to Babylon, America, just like Isaiah 32. I will hear the indignation of Yahweh because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. So the enemy is not referring to the woman. It's referring to Babylon the Great. Then she that is my enemy. Really, she's not even there. All right, but it's implying about the woman that sitteth on the scarlet-colored beast. Then mine enemy, that's how it should read, then my enemy shall see it, or shall see, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy God? My enemy shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the street. Yeah, that's referring to Esau, Edom. All right, that's Babylon being totally annihilated. All right, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? So Esau mocking us, like, well, you serving the Lord, right? So, well, he should save you then. If you're the children of Yahweh, if you're the sons of God, then he's going to save you. Where is he at that said he was going to deliver you? They putting so much hell on us. Where is your God to save you? He's going to deliver us. Right? He's going to endow his elect with spiritual power soon. Then she that is mine enemy, this is Esau, Edom, this is Babylon, all right, shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, yeah, what's the shame? All right, they're going to be stripped. They shall lament for the teats, over here, Isaiah 32, for the pleasant fields and the fruitful vines. Where is Yahweh thy God? My eyes shall see her now, shall she be trodden down as mire in the streets.
That's what it's really talking about. When it says you women that are at ease, scriptures can be used twofold, right? But it's really, the woman is talking about that woman that sitteth upon the scarlet colored beast. That's what it's really talking about. When it says you women that are at ease. Matter of fact, let me go here real quick. And I'm going to go in the NLT. Isaiah 47. Prediction of Babylon's fall. 32 and 10. In a short time, just a little more than a year, you careless ones will suddenly begin to care, for your fruit crops will fail, and the harvest will never take place. If you go to certain stores, ever since the C-19 thing, you had empty shelves. Here we got from 2019, 2021, 22, 23. You still got empty. You go to certain stores and there's empty shelves still, man. Remember when you used to go to the stores, supermarkets or whatever, and you would pick up an item and there'll be stacks right behind it. Now they just got like one stack. So those are short. Those are what do you call that? Supply issues. It says, "Tremble, you woman of ease, throw off your complacency, strip off your pretty clothes, and put on burlap," which is what do you call that? Burlap is that's in Revelation chapter 11. Linen, not linen, but sackcloth. Sackcloth is burlap, to show your grief, and that's what America's going through. But it's going to hurt you women out there. You Edomite women, you women of the other nations that live in America, you black women, and you black women, you're going to be the last one we're going to pick, because you got the worst attitude out there, and you better look good. That 7 women shall take hold of one man. All them women are going to look. They're going to look good. Like I said in another previous video, every once in a while I get off of this exit, and there's a young, she had to be maybe 15, 16 years old, and she got a sister, I think a twin, and they're both gorgeous. I mean, they can easily be models, man. And they dress, they don't dress like they're homeless. And they got the signs up talking. You know what I'm gonna do one day? I'm gonna talk. I'm pull them over to the side, and I'm gonna maybe do an interview. You know, if I see them and find out what they start. They're gorgeous. They can easily be models. Easily. They go to Hollywood. They're gonna get work. I mean, beautiful, gorgeous, 2 sisters, man. And here y'all asking for money. Anyway, and if I ever do that and take a picture and talk to them, whatever, of course I'll say, is it all right if I can put it on my channel or whatever? If they say yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get their story. And y'all gonna see, man. And I've seen homeless women that are fine as hell, man. I've seen fine ass women in shelters. Because there's men out there always looking for a woman, especially a fine one, a young, fine filly. When I say young, a young woman. Ayalama. Tremble, 11th verse. Tremble, you woman of ease. Throw off your complacencies. Strip off your pretty clothes. And put on burlap to show your grief. You can see a person the way they dress. How they doing? You can just look at them the way they dress. Oh, that's a homeless person. Beat your breasts in sorrow for your bountiful farms and your fruitful grapevines. So that's talking about this place right here. This is also, you can read about this in Isaiah chapter 19. That's another, that whole chapter. I believe I did that, the whole chapter. But you can do that again. Somebody do it again. Isaiah chapter 19. You know me, I like doing them breakdowns, man. It says, for your land will be overgrown with thorns and briars. Your joyful homes and happy towns will be gone. So we know that that's not talking about the black woman. Your joyful homes and happy towns will be gone. And ultimately, that's from the missiles. The palace and the city will be deserted. Oh, these malls have been around since the late 70s, early 80s. Everybody went to the mall. There was a mall throughout the country, these major malls, Mall of America, these major malls. Well, the malls are played out. Now you go to certain malls, they're just empty, and nobody's picking up, building on it. And they showed you that in the movie, what's that? Battlefield Earth. The opening scene of the movie, there was an abandoned mall. And when that movie came out, malls were big. So they showing you the future in that movie. And in that movie, the Cyclops took over, which represented Israel. And the people that they took over were Edomites. All the people that they took over were all Edomites. But then at the end of the movie, the Edomites got the upper hand. If you haven't seen that movie, watch that movie. Battlefield Earth. Matter of fact, I'm going to check to see if it's on YouTube. You probably got to pay for it. It says 14 verse. It says, oh, give me a second. And busy towns, 14 verse. The palace and the city will be deserted, and busy towns will be empty. And that's happening right now. That's in Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Wild donkeys will frolic and flock, and flocks will graze in the empty forts and watchtowers. Isaiah 34, Revelation 18, talking about the desert. Isaiah 34, Revelation chapter 18, Isaiah chapter 13. There's a name a few. It's places in the whole city. I mean, to destroy the whole land. Isaiah chapter 13. Oh, Isaiah chapter 14. Jeremiah 49, 50, and 51. 15 verse. So we almost finished. Stick around until at last the Spirit is poured out on us from heaven. Then the wilderness will become a fertile field. So it's obviously not talking about America, because America, once it's destroyed, is going to become a desert. But there's going to be parts of this earth that's got to be rebuilt back up. Remember, Israel's going to be destroyed too. It says, then the wilderness will become a fertile field. Part of our land is Saudi Arabia, because pursuant to Genesis chapter 15, our land will go from the Nile to the to the Euphrates. So in between that, you got Saudi Arabia. Havilah in Genesis 2. It says, then the wilderness will become a fertile field, and the fertile field will yield bountiful crops, which means the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth. It says, justice or righteousness will rule in the wilderness. Justice is talking about what? Judgment. The wilderness that's going to be destroyed, that's going to become a wilderness, is America. But then the land of Israel and other places on the world that were destroyed, they're going to flourish again, especially our land. It says, in righteousness in the fertile field, because we are the righteous. And this righteousness, which represents us, will bring peace. Yes, it will bring quietness and confidence forever, because we're never going to fall again. My people, which are the Israelites, will live in safety, quietly at home. They will be at rest. So now one Jake is going to get a job. You talking about, well, I got a good job. I work for sanitation, I get a pension and a medical for my family and dental and all that. I get 2 weeks vacation. That's not a good job. But in the kingdom, we're just going to be enjoying the kingdom of heaven. And we're going to have our slaves do the laborious work. Even if the forest should be destroyed and the city torn down, the Lord Yahweh will greatly bless his people, which are the Israelites. Not the Christians, not that old nonsense supersessionism, replacement theology is all BS. Wherever they plant seed, bountiful crops will spring up, their cattle and their donkeys will graze freely, further proving that the kingdom of heaven will be here on earth. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.